And here right now to share what their listeners or radio listeners think of those programs is our panel of Tampa radio talk show hosts this morning, the Schnitt shows. That's easy to say this early in the morning. Todd Schnitt, good morning to you.
Morning.
The Shauna Vircher show, Shauna Vircher. Good morning, Shauna.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And watchdog on Wall Street's Chris Markowski.
Good morning.
Good Chris.
You like our weather?
I just looked it up. It's 80 degrees and 86% relative humidity.
Do you feel like a cool breeze is rolling through your hair like a York peppermint patty commercial?
Not yet, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Mr. Schnitt, what are your listeners talking about? You know, 1 in 7 people in this country now are now on food stamps, and we are headed toward an entitlement nation, it looks like to many.
44.7 million or so on food stamps. That's up 60% over the Bush administration. It's almost like with this administration, the Obama administration, entitlements are the default button. I want jobs and success to be the default button, and that's what the Romney-Ryan administration, I think, will do.
You sound like you're on the ticket. Shauna, what do you think? What are your listeners telling you?
Well, my listeners have a different story to tell. I mean, they're more concerned with the corporate welfare that's happening right now. They're looking at the billions of dollars that they're getting in subsidies. They're still angry about the bailout. I have a lot of Tea Party listeners that don't take kindly to that, so to speak. And so they're worried about that. And some of my listeners are worried about the misuse of the idea of a welfare state, because really it should mean that the country looks after its citizens no matter what.
Are your listeners more worried about corporate welfare than finding jobs?
I think that finding jobs absolutely is the top priority, but vilifying the poor is not. And that's what we've seen a lot of.
Chris?
Well, 100 million people in this country are on some sort of welfare. It's up 43% welfare as a whole just over the past 4 years. We are a welfare state at this point in time, and we need to pull back from this. Corporate welfare, I understand completely. We have to simplify the tax code. We have to get rid of all the loopholes for everyone across the board, and tax reform is a big issue. But at this point in time, I mean, we got almost 1/3 of the country getting some sort of government check.
Sure. I know you guys have not gone on your radio shows since Paul Ryan did his big speech last night. What are you going to be talking about, real briefly, lightning round? What are each of you going to be talking about your shows regarding his presentation last night?
I thought Ryan was fantastic. I thought Condoleezza Rice was just phenomenal. You know, no teleprompter. That was from the heart, not from the prompter. Ryan, I thought, hit the message home. We're going to have a lot of reaction to both speakers today on the Schnitt Show.
Okay, Shauna.
Well, we're going to be talking about the fact that Ryan did do a good job of shoring up his base and definitely coming after the president. That's part of the pageantry. But now they're going to be looking to see if Romney actually connects to them and gives them real solutions, because it's one thing to vilify the president, it's another to actually have a solution for what's happening.
Okay.
Going to be talking about these great Republicans that we have up here now. No more Judge Smales Republicans. Remember from Bushwood Country Club? Well, those guys are gone. We got a new breed in there. It's going to shake things up.
And one more final question. I just want a number. What percentage bounce is Romney-Ryan going to wind up with leaving here in Tampa?
Unfortunately, the hurricane has taken a lot of
all I want is a number.
I think we'll see a 2 or 3 point bounce.
Okay.
I agree, 3 points.
I'm going 8.
All right. Ooh, he's going big. Todd, Shauna, and Chris, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
All right, straight ahead, the president wants you to believe he's saving Medicare.